I've been in a conversation with a very smart woman that offers a professional service, and we started our conversation a couple of months ago and had a follow-up conversation last week. And on this follow-up conversation, I realized that she's making a really, really big mistake, but also a very common mistake. So I'm shooting this video mostly so I have something I could send to her as a response in a way that she could correct that mistake, and also as a way to hopefully save some other people that are in the same position from making the same mistake. In case we haven't met yet, in case you haven't watched my videos before, my name is Brandon Dillon with ResponseFlood.com, where we use YouTube ads to help sell coaching, services, and software. And as I mentioned in this conversation with this woman, she's very bright and she runs a great business. Up until now, she's been 100% reliant on referrals, and she does a great job, so her clients refer her at an awesome pace. But she was frustrated because her practice isn't growing at the speed that she'd like, so she started looking at YouTube ads as a way to essentially get control over the speed that she's growing. And I had given her some tips initially, things that I suggested that she do, and when we spoke again last week, I realized that she still wasn't actually running any ads. She still hadn't gotten live on YouTube. So after spending some time with her to figure out where the sticking points were, there were a couple of different things that stood out. So over the past couple of months, she first and foremost invested a lot of time working with a designer to build out a rebrand and to create what she felt was a better logo to represent her business. This had already gone through 2 iterations, and she was waiting on the 3rd iteration to come back from the designer. And at the same time, she was working on the location where she was going to shoot the ads for her promotions. She did plan on shooting the ads herself and using her home office, but she felt like the background in her home office wasn't professional enough or wasn't to the level that she wanted to express or demonstrate in the videos. Those two things are symptoms of, I feel like, a bigger issue that she's facing, and it is perfection. Now, this is something that almost every new advertiser faces, and it's the main reason why so few people end up benefiting from YouTube, while the vast majority actually never end up getting started. It's because they want their ads, their videos to be perfect, and they start investing exorbitant amounts of time in the very beginning on things that ultimately don't really move the needle. Having an awesome logo is awesome. Having a color scheme is great. Having a background that's pretty and beautiful and snazzy, all of those things are awesome. I'm not suggesting that you don't spend time optimizing the visuals that are sitting around your brand. But what I am saying is those things are very, very, very far from being the top priority or what's going to work and have the biggest impact for those that are watching your video ads. The thing that matters to your audience isn't perfection, it's connection. More than anything else, what everybody is hungry for today is connection with somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. And if you have expertise, which I imagine that you do, if you're looking at YouTube ads and you've built a business already, people don't really care if the packaging around that is perfect. Those are things that you can optimize over time. In the very beginning, what's far more important is getting your message out there, because it's that message that people will connect with, and it's that connection that people want more than anything else. So if I were to just give one piece of advice, something that potentially could help you out and make sure that you're moving much faster and getting to your goal much faster than you will otherwise, don't worry about being perfect. Don't invest tons of time in having the perfect logo or using the perfect platform for your website, or making sure your color scheme is on point, or that the place that you're recording is perfect, or that you're using the camera that everybody agrees is the best. Those things don't matter. Just get in front of a camera, share your message, let them know what you've learned actually doing the thing that you're an expert in, and that is going to go much further than having everything perfect. So I hope this helps somewhere, someone, somewhere, in some way. And if you like this sort of content, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a lot more videos on themes about YouTube ads, advertising in general, lead generation, and getting sales calls booked with the people that want to buy your stuff. So if you like this sort of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.